Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. This is Heavy Z Fishing. Okay everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm Dylan Zamalik with Heavy Z Fishing, and today we're breaking down the February box of Monsterbass. Now, if you watched the last video that Daniel put out, last month's was a lunker hunt takeover, meaning that everything that came inside this box was lunker hunt product. And now this is a box, once I heard about it, I've been waiting for this box forever. In my opinion, this is the best box I have ever received from Monsterbass. Why, you may ask? Z-Man. Z-Man takeover. Well, what is Z-Man, you may ask? Well, Z-Man, in my opinion, makes... let's just say they make my favorite bait out there. The evergreen jackhammer. It's a chatterbait or a bladed jig. That's what Z-Man is really known for, and also their last tech, in my opinion. So that's what's in this. Chock full of straight bangers from Z-Man. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna break this down. I'm gonna show you what's in here, how to rig it, pair it, and what rods and reels I'm gonna throw this stuff on. So you all know Monsterbass if you watched our videos. Subscription-based company. Usually, you just get a box handpicked by some of their pro staff around the area of the country that you live in. But the last two boxes have been takeovers, so straight one company. So without further ado, we are going to rip into this. And now I did already open it just to make sure that everything that was supposed to be in there was actually in there. And we're going to start right off the bat. So they made this box. I think you get 3 or 4 different types of hard baits. So you get 4 different types of hard baits and 4 trailers to pair it with. So everything mixes and matches. I love that. So we're going to start off with the straight heater, and I'm going to tell you why. This is the Cross-Eye Chatterbait by Z-Man. This is in a 3/8 ounce, and this is in their Fire Crawl color. This is a straight banger, especially for, I mean, pre-spawn is upon us. It's got to be here any week now. But anyway, so here's another reason why I like Z-Man, because I generally don't throw the Cross-Eye Chatterbait. I don't have any. I have straight jackhammers, and I only have straight 1/2 ounce jackhammers. Well, now I've got a 3/8 ounce cross-eyed, and we're going to pull this out. And I usually don't buy 3/8, but that's a great thing about Monsterbass. Hey, Dylan, maybe you should buy some 3/8 ounce so, you know, don't sink as fast, right? Try something different. Boom, Monsterbass delivers. So here's the cross-eyes. You can see, you got the little cross-eyes up top. Good bait, and good blade, sorry. And what I love about this is the weed guard. I've never fished a chatterbait with a weed guard before. So, very excited about that. And that's in the Fire Crawl pattern. Very sick. And what do they give you to pair it with? The Elastec, the Razor Shad Fire Crawl, 4.5 inch. Boom. These things are dope. And what we're gonna do, I mean, you're matching the hatch, dude, and that is what's awesome. So here's the Fire Crawl, right? So this is gonna match with this. And live here on Heavy Z Fishing, we're gonna go ahead and rig this up. Now, if you're anything like me, I am not very good. You know, your Elastec, I am not the best at getting these trailers onto these keepers. It's been kind of tough, you know. I've been doing it for years and I still haven't mastered it, but I just like to kind of measure it up there, see if we can thread this bad boy on.
You know what? It actually went halfway smooth. It's always just trying to get over the bait keeper though. I've seen Latimer do this. He always like pulls it, tries to stretch it over. Hey, I got it! Look at that!
There it is. Look at that, man. And you just kind of, okay, so that actually wasn't too bad for me. You just kind of work it, you know, get all the kinks. But I mean, with this Elastec, you are not, I mean, you'll be able to, oh, it actually came back off. You'll be able to use this like 4 or 5 times longer than just a regular trailer. But yeah, it takes a little work to get that Elastec up there. At least for me it does. But anyway, there's the first banger right out of the box. Cross-Eyed Chatterbait, 3/8 ounce in the Fire Crawl with the pack of the Razor Shads. Now, let's talk about the Chatterbait. So I'm throwing the Chatterbait coming up soon. Once they start trying to get a little shallow, throwing it in grass. Oh, hydrilla. Oh, gotta throw a Chatterbait in hydrilla. just to show you, I'm throwing that cross-eyed on a Savage Gear Battletech. This is a 7'4", medium heavy, moderate fast power. What does that mean? That means that moderate fast parabolic tip is really gonna load further down into the rod, right? You're not gonna blow this bait out of the fish's mouth, okay? It's gonna allow you to do a sweeping hook set and pin it. And ever since I went to a moderate fast action rod here, especially the Savage Battletech, I've probably caught, let's say I've caught 50 fish on a chatterbait. This is my chatterbait setup, the only thing I throw on it. Let's say I've caught 50 fish on here. I've lost 2, both were my fault. Tried to set the hook, you know, like I was jigging, which, I mean, this is a jig, but it was me. I did it completely wrong. So great rod. Next up in the Monsterbass box. If you're a smaller swim bait fisherman, especially when them bass start schooling, we've got the Swimbait Eye in a 1/4 ounce, okay? You get a pack of 3, okay? And what did they give you to pair it with? They gave you a pack of Pearl Blue Glimmer Minnows, Minnow Z, 3-inch 6-pack, okay? So anyway, there's your little 3-inch blue glimmer. I have some of these. These things are awesome. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pair this right up here, just like that. See what I'm talking about whenever I have trouble just getting it over the bait keeper, man. Because you want to get it all the way. I don't like my baits coming down. There we go. I like them to look as realistic as possible. It's not too shabby. So there you go. There's your little swim bait with the diesel minnow. Really, really cool. Very, very small presentation. Man, I can only imagine, like, if fish were schooling, coming up to the surface, dude, this thing could be absolutely killer. So there it is right there. Now, what am I going to throw this on? That is a good question. It is a smaller hook, but it looks like a decent size gauge. It looks like a decent size hook, right? Probably a 3/0. I don't see myself really bending it out, but you never know. So what we're gonna do, yep, we'll just do it like this. I'm gonna throw that swim bait on, oh wait, let's go back to the chatterbait rod, FYI. I'm throwing that on 17 to 20 pound fluorocarbon, FYI. Now with this guy, this is what I'm throwing it on. Oh, sorry, and that's a 6:5 to 1 gear ratio. For me, on the chatterbait, 6:5 to 1 all day, every day. This is a 7'3" medium heavy. This is a 6 gill rod. This is what I'm gonna throw this guy on. 7'3" medium heavy, 15 pound fluoro, and another slower gear, 6:6 to 1 gear ratio. And that's what I would start throwing that on and just see, you know, maybe it may be a little bit too much rod for it. You know, you never know till you try, but that's what I'm gonna do. That is awesome. Dude, that is super, super cool. Dude, I am stoked on this Zman box. I love Zman products, and when I heard Zman was taking over, dude, it's like Christmas. Let's go with this guy. Hey, y'all knock it off out there. Probably a snake or a mole. So here we go, another 3/8 ounce, and this is really cool. This is the Chatterbait C8 CFL. What did I say? All right, so this is the Zman Chatterbait CFL bladed jig. It's a different type of bladed jig, and I have a couple of these in 1/2 ounce. This is in 3/8, and these are really, 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 really cool. What color are we in? Green pumpkin. Hard to beat green pumpkin. So this is more of what I call, it's like a football style chatterbait. Look at that. Look how the head moves freely. Really, really neat design. And this one, it's not supposed to rise like your regular chatterbait. It's supposed to stay down deeper. And it's really cool with that swinging head there. See, look at that. Really, 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 really neat idea. I have a couple of 1/2 ounces. I haven't thrown them that much, but now I'm going to. And what do they give you to pair it up with? I've been wanting to get my hands on these for a little while. This is the GOAT in green pumpkin, 3.75 inch. It's a 4-pack. These are what they got paired up. It's like a little creature bait, okay? So there is your GOAT. right there. See, awesome, awesome little design right here. So really, really cool design there. Let's see here. Let's get this guy rigged up. And then I'm just gonna put this
way like that. Come down just like that. Up and over. Wow, that was the easiest one yet.
Dude, that is killer with that goat on there. Dude, look at that. So that's awesome. And so with this guy here, I'm throwing this the same place I'm going to throw the cross eyes, the regular jackhammer, this same rod, same setup, 7'4", medium heavy, moderate fast action, 15 to 17 pound fluorocarbon is what I'm throwing the CFL. Is this a Freedom CFL? Oh, just bladed football jig. Lead-free construction. So I believe this is zinc, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and it makes a different sound when that blade is constantly hitting that head. So that's really neat. And now let's talk about the goat some more. So the trailer that it came with, the goat, right here. So I cannot wait to throw this in mats and flip heavy cover and grass with that. This is going to be excellent for that. And for punching, I want to be throwing it on this. This is a Lose Speed Stick, the new Super Duty. This is a 7'6" heavy action. No, sorry. 7'6" heavy fast action. Okay, and I've got this on 65-pound braid, and this is a 6-skill Hamar. It's a faster gear ratio, 8-0-1. This is my flipping stick, my punch rod, and you can bet your bottom dollar I will be punching the goat coming here in the summertime. And let's put, and another thing, whenever, I'm sure everybody knows, but when you get baits and stuff in specialized clamshells, you want to try to keep those baits in there as often as you can. All right, moving right along to, I might be the most excited about this. I've never fished any of these before, but it's like, it is the Zman Willow Vibe Rapid Vibration Bladed Jig Head in a 3/8 ounce 2-pack. These things look back to like when fish are schooling and come in the springtime. This has got to be deadly. I mean, I've never even seen these before, but it's a different style chatterbait, but look at the willow blade on it, right? And it's just a jig head is all it is. Dude, this thing is going to get totally smoked. And what did they send us to pair up with it? The Finesse Shads in Pearl. Dude, this is going to be like the ultimate finesse presentation for chatterbait, and I cannot wait to use this thing, man.
Dude, this thing is going to be absolutely just banger. Dude, these are the messy shads here. Let's see if we can get this guy out of there. Dude, there it is.
The Willow Vibe with the Finesse Shad. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This, dude, is going to be so killer, man. Dude, they're going to go nuts over this thing, especially these little lakes that I fish over here. I have been fishing over here lately. That's got to get smoked. So anyway, let's talk about the Willow Vibe. What am I throwing this on? It's a good question. Not really sure. Never chunked one of these. This is, it looks like a lighter wire gauged hook. That moderate fast action chatterbait rod may be okay. You may be good there, but honestly, what I think I'm going to throw it on is, this is a really cool rod that I have by 6-skill. This is just a 7'2" medium power rod. It's a fast action, but it's a medium power. But this is great. You can see I have a shaky head tied on right now. This is good for like a shaky head, dragging a smaller worm, those Kitech tungsten finesse jigs. Really great rod for this. So that's what I'm thinking on that Willow Vibe. And we're rocking, so 7'2" medium. I've got her on a 7.3 to 1 Daiwa Tatula, and I believe this is 15-pound fluorocarbon. I'm guessing that's what I'm going to rock it on for the time being. And then you never know. You know, it may work better on the chatterbait rod, or maybe a smaller, like a 6'11" or 7-foot medium heavy moderate fast action rod, like a smaller chatterbait rod may be the winner too. Anyway, dude, man, it had to end sometime. Well, that's all the baits. Let's see, we also, Monsterbass always gives you some cool, look at that sticker. Sick. Awesome Monsterbass sticker. And of course, you know the golden ticket for Thursday nights on YouTube, live golden ticket. If it's your number, Rick will send you free stuff. Oh, come on, give it to me, give it to me. It's a Zman. See all of our product line, oh no. Okay, wait. So this is just telling you, this is just a product, you know, of a lot of Z-Man stuff, and it's everything that's in the box. Breakdown of that, which is really, really cool. Boom! I knew they were gonna do it. And there's the man right there. I believe that's Brian Latimer or Latimer. Not real quite sure how you pronounce his name. Latimer, I think. Follow him on YouTube. He's sponsored by Z-Man. Promo code Z-Man for 20% off all Z-Man products sold at Monsterbass. So you can bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna get me some more Willow vibes. Dude, that's it. Empty box. But of course, your box has your ruler. Everything's in it. So I'm telling you what, if you are on the fence about Monsterbass and you have not ordered a box before, the Z-Man Takeover, in my opinion, is the box to get. Man, you've got to get your hands on one of these because these things are awesome. So anyway, that's it. February, Z-Man Takeover at Monsterbass. Rods, reels, how I'm going to throw them, where I'm going to throw them, what I'm going to do. I can't wait to get there. I'm Dylan Zmalik from Heavy Z Fishing, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.